I'll live stream it on Facebook,
Right.
but it'll be behind.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit, it'll lag, right?
Yeah, the Facebook will lag.
Okay.
Oh God, don't do that. The whole.
Well, I may just bail out of it. I don't know. I'll just try it, see what happens.
Oh, I meant these dogs.
Oh,
Not that. I'm talking about the dogs barking at the door.
Yeah, sorry about
You
that.
might not even hear.
That's probably my fault.
No. Jeez. I got some bully sticks to give them, so they'll settle down. There we go. I don't know what something's eating my battery on my iPad. It should be fine for as long as the show goes, hopefully, but it's killing the battery. Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, dude.
What are y'all doing?
What's so hard about this?
Brooklyn, out. Brooklyn, out. Brooklyn, out.
One of them snapped her finger while she was giving me the bully stick. Time is it? Almost time.
Should I put my phone on silent or no? Does it really matter?
No, nobody's all that serious. Good afternoon, everybody. Got some folks wanting in. We got Wesley, Ted. Hey guys, how you doing? We're gonna have a probably a little dog noise today. We have a special guest in. A friend of mine brought over some of his books, and so it's got the dogs all excited and crying. But Wesley, Ted, how you doing? We'll give it a few minutes for some folks to get in. Hey, Wesley, for those of you who are watching this on the Facebook live stream, there's a, if you want, that's fine if you want to just watch and hang out. But if you want to make comments or claims, then or offers on books, then you have to join the Zoom meeting. The link's in the right at the top of the live stream. So you just need to join, get in the Zoom meeting if you want to bid or buy. Also, we've got a waiting room on. So when you do go to the Zoom meeting, you'll drop into a waiting room for a couple of minutes. Less than a minute usually, but if I'm showing books, it takes me a second to let you in. And but be patient, we will let you in. Before we get started, while we're waiting on some folks to join in, hey Tyler, welcome in. We're going to go over the shipping. All right, folks, 1 to 7 books is $8. What does that really mean? What that really means is what I can fit in a Gemini, I'll ship for $8. 8 to 30, Dan Cusimano says, let me in. I don't see you, Dan. I do not see you, sir. All right. Tells me I have another feed. It looks like we might be having an issue with maybe the link. Okay, Dan's in. All right. Just making sure. If anybody's having trouble, let me know. All right, Bam Bam, I know you're trying to get in. Let me know if you have any more trouble. All right, so it looks like Wesley got in. Everybody, we got several in from the link. So if anybody else, I know Bam Bam's having a little trouble. If anybody else is, let me know. So again, shipping, if it fits in a Gemini, $8. If it fits in a medium flat rate box, $15. Anything over that, just actual shipping. I use Pirate Ship, get really good rates on priority for bigger boxes. So don't worry about that. We'll work it out. It's, I mean, what's it, $20, $25 at most probably to ship. Now, if you buy a slab, I can get probably 3 slabs out for $15. If you go over 3 slabs, then we'll have to ship in a bigger box or another box. All right, and I got a couple of folks asking me for the link, so I'm going to send that to them real quick, and we will get it going. So let's see, sent there and here. There we go. Just sent out the link to a few folks. All right, so we'll get rid of that shipping. And I see Dave getting in. Thank you, Dave. Boom. Now we can see we got some good books. It's just stacks on stacks. Folks, we're going to go through them. Everything is buy it now or best offer. Going to have a lot of raw books today. Don't be afraid to make me offers. Hey, Mario's joining us in. Juan's joining us in. Awesome. Tiho, don't know who Tiho is, but Teho. If I butcher your name, that's just gonna happen. I am not. Hey, Cusimano, welcome on. All right, we got us some folks in, and we'll have. So looks like some other folks are going to be joining us. So, all right, anybody has any trouble, let me know. Hey, Dave. All right, so we're going to start off. Going to go through each stack of books. I'll show you the books and tell you what the price is. You buy them, everybody's happy. But seriously, make me everything is or best offer. So feel free to make offers. I'm impossible to insult. The worst I can say is counter offer or, say, hey, I can't quite go that
on
much.
Fifth Street.
I do make deals.
Yes.
Everybody knows that that deals are good. So we're going to start off with a stack over here. I used to have a second camera that I used on this, but it's been flaking on me lately. So I'm going to hold these books up. All right, we got Jordan and somebody else. Cool. Timothy Mario Lopez. All right. So we're going to start off with our Easter book for the day. And this is going to be a minty copy of Stabity Bunny #1. Stabity Bunny #1. This is a beauty. Sharp corners, no spine ticks. Gorgeous copy of Scout Comics Stabity Bunny #1. See Timothy getting in and Bam Bam. Awesome. All right. So Stabity Bunny #1 from Scout Comics. I love these covers. I tell you, I haven't read most of the issues, but I have read this one. It's got a good story in it. This one is 25 or best offer for Stabity Bunny #1. Yo, Dave. Also, you should be able to unmute yourself if you want to ask questions. So feel free to ask questions. Hey, Bam Bam. And the only thing that I require is that if you do make a claim or an offer, it has to be in the public chat. That way, it's on record. It gets saved in the chat log, all that stuff. And I sometimes forget things, and I have to go back and look at the chat log. So if it's not in there, I won't know who. I might not know who bought it. So everything in the chat log. Teo, I don't think I have any Crane books this week. I don't know. Chad, do you have any Crane books?
No.
No Crane books this week. Andrew, letting you in. Wow, people are flying in. All right, throwing up second book of the night. This one is $15. This is a mid-grade copy, lower mid-grade, probably a 4 or 5 of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #27. This is the first Frank Miller artwork for Daredevil. Is Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man? That's a mouthful. 27. So 15 or best offer on that bad boy. Hey Mario, how you doing? Don't have any ASM 300. I do have a sweet 361 and some ASM spread around though. Hey Andrew. All right, next up we got a pair of lower grade Hawkmans. And I'll just show these up here. They are lower grade. We're going to talk, 2.5 to 3.0. But they're great filler books. It's number 25 and number 14, and those are $20 or best offer for the pair. All right, let's see. We'll get through these real quick. I'll get to some goodies. Well, these are goodies. This is a solid mid-grade copy of Green Lantern #72. Nice Bronze Age Green Lantern. Very clean, solid mid-grade copy. It's got some reading wear, but it's also a nice one, and that's $10 your best offer on that. We Mad Hamish seems a wee bit pissed. Yeah, Brian, that's I think that's the girl actually. That's Brooklyn. It's my little girl. She's very vocal today. All right. Next up is a set. Champions Outlawed. These are both near mint copies of Champions Outlawed #1. So we have this cover with Spidey on there, and we have this variant with the team. We got Ironheart and Miss Marvel and Miles Morales and Nova. So both of these 15 are best offer for both champions outlawed. There you go. Video dropped for a second. Alrighty, we have a nice, I'm going to call this a VF to VF Plus copy of the first Darth Maul cover, Star Wars The Old Republic #2. It's got a little bit of wear on the spine. Otherwise, very nice copy. That's why I'm calling it a VF Plus copy of that. Star Wars The Old Republic #2, first cover of Darth Maul, and asking 25 or best offer on that bad boy. All right, last one in this first stack is going to be, this is actually a really nice, solid mid-grade copy of Marvel Premiere #1, first appearance of Warlock. It's got a little fading, as you can see. The colors are a little faded on the front, but this has a very, very nice looking spine. For the black cover, it has very few ticks on it. It does have some ticks, but certainly not many for this dark cover. And I'm asking 150 or best offer on Marvel Premiere #15, first appearance of Warlock. Before this, he was called Him, H-I-M. Price on Carnage, Tejo, I will get you that, sir. But we're going in order. I'll always go back, but I try not to jump ahead. So we'll get to the Carnage here shortly. This is going to be a fairly quick show. And I just jacked my video. There we go. All right, it's going to be a fairly quick show. I think we'll move through these books pretty fast. All right, so that's our first stack of the day. Second stack. All right, we have a Venom Lethal Protector #1. The only thing wrong with this book, it's got a couple little non-color breaking dents on the spine, and that little ink spot right there, it's not dirt or anything, it's actual ink from the printing. 15 or best offer on Venom Lethal Protector #1. And next up we have this is probably a Define Plus copy of Shazam #28. This is the first appearance of Black Adam since the Golden Age. Black Adam's only other appearance was in Marvel Family #1 in 19, and I'm not that old, but he appeared again in Shazam #28. Got that movie coming up, and I'm asking 125 for Shazam 28. First, well, actually, second overall appearance of Black Adam. Let's see. Just making sure. Oh, here's a nice, just a cool book, near mint. Pretty copy. Let me see if I can rid myself of these dogs for a second. You gotta be quiet. All righty, we're going to do some of this with a dog in our hands. All right, this is a near mint copy of Deadpool #1, the hip hop variant, and asking $10 the best offer for that. All right, sorry about that noise, guys. They are really stressed. Well, this week we doing something a little different. We got my friend Chad here has brought in some books to bring on, and the pups love company, so they're going a little bit nuts. So I apologize for the noise, but we'll work it out. All right, here we have a VF Plus near mint copy of Spawn #1. This is not the newsstand, it's regular. But if you're looking for a Spawn #1 in really, really nice shape, and $20 or best offer on Spawn #1. Next up, we have a VF copy, VF Plus copy of 2001, A Space Odyssey, #8. This is the first, okay. All right, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna move these dogs where I can't, I can hear myself think. I'm sorry, guys. They're not usually like this. We'll take care of it. Come on, kids. Sinbad, come. Sinbad, Brooklyn. Come on. Out you go. Out you go. Whoa, you got it? Yep. All right. There we go. Dogs, move. That was fun. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully they'll be a little quieter.
It's closed too.
Yeah. 2001, A Space Odyssey. This is a very fine plus copy. First appearance of Machine Man. 25 or best offer. Peanut butter. I tried. Wesley, I got you on the Spawn, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I tried some bully sticks, and they ate them up so fast. Usually those things they last like an hour, and they had them gone in 5 minutes. All right, and the last one out of this stack is gonna be a set. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures #1. This is the volume 2. And this one I would put at a VF. And also, this one I'd put at a Fine Plus to VF. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures #2. Both of those, as a set, $30 or best offer. So 30 or best offer on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. All right, here's a couple of Carnage for us in this stack. We'll go from the back. Oh, Peter's trying to get in. There we go. Wolf, gotcha. And Jimmy. There we go. All righty, folks. All right, next up, this is a Fine Plus copy where I put this Marvel Spotlight #12, The Origin of the Son of Satan. Damian Hellstrom. Nice looking copy. Does have some spine dings, small. But mostly the spine is very clean. Where the damage is right there across the top. See those little dings right there? That's really the damage on this book, is those little dings. So very nice copy of this. Asking 50 or best offer on Marvel Spotlight #12. Wow, we got a bunch coming in. Jason, Big Tula. Hey, Morris, if you're watching, I just missed you, man. You can pop back on. All right, next up, we have a VF copy of Miss Marvel #1. VF Plus copy of Miss Marvel #1. Very nice looking. It does have, the reason I call it a little lower, it's got that one little color breaking bend right there on that corner, on the bottom right corner. And for that, we're asking 70 or best offer for Miss Marvel #1. Next up, we have this one is a VF Plus near mint copy of Miss Marvel number 16. Miss Marvel number 16. This is the first appearance, the first cameo appearance of Mystique. So Miss Marvel 16, VF, the near mint copy, and 60 or best offer for the first cameo of Mystique. All right, and this one needs a clean. I'm going to call this a Fine Plus to VF copy because it needs a clean. You see, it's got just that age soiling on it. It's not stained. It's just got its dust over the years. And it's got some wear. Let's see, right there on that side, a little bit. See that line right there? So I'm going to call this probably a Fine Plus copy. Maybe it might, well, it's around a 7. 6, well, no, 6.5. I'm going to call this a 6.5. And this is Miss Marvel number 18, first full appearance of Mystique. And I will take 120 or best offer on the first Mystique. 70s boobs were the best. 50 on Miss Marvel 16. Thanks, Wolf. Appreciate it, man.
Pointy.
Let's see. Yes, sir. Brian. No, it's not Brian. Andrew. Andrew, got you on that, man. 50 on Miss Marvel 16. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. They seem more realistic. Well, they were. They weren't gigantic. They weren't porn star boobs in the 70s. They were just.
They were pointier.
Yeah.
Pointier.
All right. So again, we're worried 120 or best offer on first appearance in Mystique. All right. Next up, we have. Oh, this is a nice book. This is a VF Plus near mint copy. I don't say it's a near mint copy. This is a gorgeous looking one. I'm not going to say it's a 9.8 or a 9.6, but this is definitely in the 9s, I think. My opinion. Everything's my opinion. But who else's opinion counts? No, just kidding. Immortal Hulk number 2. This is the first print. This is the first appearance of Dr. Fry. And a beautiful copy of Immortal Hulk number 2. 70 or best offer on Immortal Hulk number 2. Mario needs back in. Got you, Mario. And guys, if you do come in, if you're watching on the Facebook group, feel free to come in and join us on the Zoom meeting in order to claim or to buy or make offers. You can certainly just watch. We love that as well. But when you if you want to buy or make an offer, jump on the Zoom meeting, and it might take me a few seconds to get you in if I'm showing books. So just be a little patient with me. Next two up are Punishers, some really high grade Punisher newsstand for this one, 183. This is pretty, no spine ticks, gorgeous Punisher 183. This is the one, or Punisher Daredevil 183. Where the Punisher shoots him. And that one is 15 or best offer. And next up, another gorgeous looking book is Daredevil 184. Classic cover. Just a beautiful copy of that book, Daredevil 184. And that's also 15 or best offer for the Daredevils. All right, we have a near mint copy of Amazing Spider-Man 363. This is the third appearance of Carnage. Beautiful cover. And we're asking 15 or best offer on Amazing Spider-Man 363. And we also have a near mint copy of Amazing Spider-Man 362. This is the second appearance of Carnage. Also beautiful cover. Asking 30 or best offer on that. And we'll do 40 on the pair if somebody wants them both. Bam Bam. You already claimed them? All right, Bam Bam, and I'll give you that deal 40 for both. Let's see, 40. Bam Bam for the pair. Thank you. Always appreciated. And we got Ted's phone wanting in and Patrick Kellum wanting in. All right. Welcome to the show, guys. Glad you're here. And again, folks, if you come in late and there's anything that you want me to go back to, more than happy to go back. But we tend not to jump forward. So we're going to go through this row. We have these 2 stacks left. Then we're going to do some slabs, and then we're going to go on the top row, and then probably do some more slabs. So we'll go right here. All right, I got a stack. This is going to be a quick, it's a big stack, but it's going to be a quick stack, actually, because most of it, I'm going to get rid of. These are, I'm going to go through these quick. This is Captain America, number 207. I got Captain America 211 and Falcon, by the way. Captain America and Falcon, got to be accurate with the title. I have Captain America and Falcon 142. And I have Captain America and Falcon 139. Now, I was asking for all, or for these individually, 20, 30, 40, 50, $52 on that. I will take 45 for all 4 if anybody wants 45 for all 4. So that's Captain America 139, 142, 211, and 207. 45 for all 4 or best offer. Get rid of them. Ooh, this is nice. This is the Origin of Dr. Fate. This is a near mint copy. Near mint copy. Cool, pretty. Of All-Star Squadron number 47, The Origin of Dr. Fate. Because I certainly have not been able to pick up a, what was he in, More Fun 55, I think was his first appearance.
Yeah, I think it's right.
And this is 20 or best offer for The Origin of Dr. Fate. And here's a good one. It's inexpensive, but good. And I'd call this VF Plus to near mint copy of Scarlet Witch number 1. This is her first solo book. They gave her short hair. She looks very 80s. Pat Benatar in that book. And so Scarlet Witch first solo series, 10 or best offer on Scarlet Witch number 1. And Felipe, thank you, sir. Appreciate you joining in. All right, next up we have a VF Plus copy, VF Plus near mint minus copy of New Mutants number 87. This is the first appearance of Cable. So VF Plus near mint minus copy of New Mutants 87, first appearance of Cable, 150 or best offer. And again, folks, feel free to make me offers on these books. I certainly will work with you. A bunch more caps here. The New Mutants, Wesley, I'm asking 150 or best offer on the New Mutants. So throw me a number that you're comfortable with. We'll see what we can do. The message from Peter. Looks like he's trying to get in. I'll send Peter a message here in a second so he can get in. All right, got a little more cap I didn't know about here. We have Captain America and the Falcon, 166. And a Captain America and the Falcon, 143. I will do both of these for $10, or I'll throw them in with the other 4 and do $50 for the 6. So if anybody's interested in caps, let me know. Shazam still is available, Felipe. It certainly is. Brian, yeah, Brian, I'll do that for you. I'm assuming that's Chamberlain, right, Brian? I can't see last names on here, so I know so many Brians. Cool. Yeah, Brian, it's yours, 140. Felipe, yeah, the thanks, man. The Shazam is. Was I asking for that? 1.25, I think. I think that was. I think I said 125. Correct me if anybody if I'm wrong. For Shazam, number 28. There we go. So Felipe, that is available if you would like it. And Brian, thank you, sir. That New Mutants is yours. All right, we're still on this stack. Just a couple more books. We have a, I call it a Fine Plus copy, might be VF, but of Cap 333, no Falcon included. In this, 15 or best offer for a newsstand Cap 333. The grade and price, Big MC and Patrick and Felipe. Grade on that, I would say that that is probably around a 5. Would be my guess. 4, 5, 5, something like that. Yeah. And Dan Cusimano, the Cap 333 is a fine plus. It might be a very fine copy of that, and I'm asking 20 or best offer on that, Dan, for the Cap 333. See, all right. The Janitor is in. Yeah, New Mutant sold, Dave. All righty, folks. Next up, keep looking at the chat. So this is a Fine Plus VF copy. I'll say this is a VF to VF Plus copy, honestly, of Marvel Premiere number 49. This is the first solo Falcon. It was Marvel Premiere number 49. This is the direct edition, asking 25 or best offer. Yeah, the Janitor is in the house. How you doing, James? Went to get pizza. Yeah, it went, man. All right, folks, last on the bottom row is, this is about, I'd call this one a, somewhere between a 4 and a 5. Needs a clean, but it's got some spine tips. This is a newsstand copy, though. You can see it's got a little soiling on it. It's got some spine tips. It is a newsstand copy of G.I. Joe number 21, First Storm Shadow, the silent story. And I am asking 70 or best offer on this G.I. Joe number 21.
It's enough said issue.
Yeah. They said nothing.
No dialogue.
Yeah, and Dave, hey, James, I do go in order, Dave. We'll get there. We're going to do some slabs here for just a second, and then we'll go up to the top row. Would I do 90 on the Shazam? I would do 100 on the Shazam, Felipe. That I do. I can't do 90, but I do 100 if you want it. And Felipe, since you're new here, so I'll say it again. If you make any claims or offers, make them in the public chat, not a direct message to me. That way it gets into the chat logs. So Felipe, make your claim in the chat, and then in the public chat, and then we will call it yours. All right, would I do 50 on the Snake Eyes? I would do, can you do 60, Patrick? Can you do 60 on it? And guys, cool, Patrick, it's yours, man. If you haven't bought from me before, make sure and send me your PayPal info. And you can either send it to me to Sinbad Comics, or you can send it to Cash Hatton, KASHHATTON. You guys probably all know who I am. And then we'll.
Brian got the zingers today.
Brian's a good one, man. Brian's hilarious. All right, Patrick Kellum, gotcha. So just make sure and send me your PayPal information, because sometimes I have, especially when I only have a first name, I have a real hard time finding people to send you an invoice, and I don't want you to lose the books because I can't find you. All right, thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna do some slabs now, folks. I've got a stack down here, but these are all CGC, right, Chad? I think all of them.
No, they're half CGC and half CBCS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of this stack I'm going to do first, I think almost all of them are CGC. So this is gorgeous Batman 638. The Red Hood. They revealed Jason Todd to be the Red Hood. This is in the 9.6 white pages. And asking 110 or best offer on the Red Hood revealed Batman 638 in the 9.6 white pages. James. Felipe, yes, the no PGX, man. All right, let's see, go down through the comments. Yeah, the hip hop cover is available. Deadpool, $10, Felipe, if you want it. I'm doing great, James. All right, next up in our slab department, we have, this is first print, Thor #1, Jane Foster as Thor.
Movie coming up.
Oh yeah, 9.6 white pages, $1.25. OBO. That's a pretty book. I had a bunch of those, man. I wish I still had them. I sold them way too early. I gave up on the movie with COVID. Let's see. All right. Timothy, how about 115, Timothy? Jason, I don't have any more hip hops out. I had some last week and I sold them. I had the Venom and whatnot, but this week I only have the Deadpool. Felipe, I do 8 on the hip hop. So Timothy, let me know if you'll do 115 on it. All right, Felipe, that's yours on the hip hop. There we go. That's a pretty cover. Love those hip hop covers. Let's see. Felipe at 8. We have not, Patrick, have not gotten there yet. Wesley says, if he doesn't, I will. All right, Timothy, if you want to call it now, you can. Otherwise, it's Wesley. So you got, go for it, Wesley. Wesley, it's yours at 115. That was this one, right?
Yeah.
Wesley Archer.
Archer.
Yeah. Bryce and crab cakes. Man, I don't want to hear about your date with Bryce, Brian. All righty, folks. Next up, this is awesome. I love this book. My wife loves this book. Is Amazing Spider-Man #36, the Memorial 9/11 cover. This is a 9.6 white pages, 130 or best offer for a 9.6 Amazing Spider-Man #36, 9/11 cover. Beautiful copy of that book. Next up is our only CBCS in this lot. Let's see, very cool, man. He didn't put out. Yeah, Bryce is tight, man. He doesn't put out. You probably took him to Wendy's or something. You need to step it up. All right. This is our only CBCS book. This is a Hawkeye #1 Savage Retailer Incentive variant in a 9.8 white pages, 125 or best offer on this Hawkeye #1 Savage Retailer Incentive 9.8.
I've never seen that one before. That's cool. Don't see a lot of them around. Cool, ha ha ha. Yep. I am pithy. All right, next up, this is actually a hard to find book. Try and find these sold. You just can't find them. This is the Hastings variant of Thor #1 in a CGC 9.8. Asking $350 your best offer on this CGC 9.8 white pages Hastings variant. You just don't find these books at all. I think this is the first one I've ever held in my hand. I've seen pictures of them.
The only one I've ever had.
All righty, a few more slabs to go. You get to look at me, huh? All right. Who's looking for an Eternals #1? That one's coming up. Eternals #1. I would say newsstand edition, but they were all newsstand in '76. So Eternals #1 in a CGC 8.5 off-white to white pages. And that one is $200 or best offer on Eternals #1. I don't know what the print run was on it, Brian. I'd have to look it up, but I've just never seen that one before. Oh, we'll get it. Now I can pick up the remaining stuff. All right, now I've shown you before on the show the first appearance of Wakandam Vibranium, which is cool. That's in Fantastic Four #53. But this is an awesome book. This is Avengers #66. This is the first appearance of Adamantium. The first appearance of Adamantium in Avengers 66. This is in a 7.5 white pages. And that is $140 or best offer for there's Ultron 6 cameo, but the big key on this book is the first appearance of Adamantium.
Somebody's trying to get in, I think.
They did some Whitman. Oh, it's Zach. Sorry, guys, letting some folks in. Try again, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, Zach, try her again, man. I just wasn't looking. Yeah, the old Avengers logo is cool. Well, Wesley, you can always buy this one and crack it. You can always buy it and crack it. This is cool, though. Avengers 66, first Adamantium, $140 your best offer. All right. Whoop. All right, let me paste the link here for Zachary. That way he can get in. Try that. Perfect. All right. Where were we? Okay. Next up, new book, CGC. Thor. First, no? Really?
Believe so.
CGC 9.8 white pages, Thor, God of Thunder, #6. In a 9.8, 600 or best offer for Thor, God of 6. Thor, God of Thunder #6 in a 9.8 white page.
Yeah.
If I can say it right. That's cool. Oh, here's a nice book. Thor, God of Thunder #2 in a CGC 9.8. Thor, God of Thunder #2. This is the first appearance of Gore the God Butcher. And all black, which is the Necro Sword. So this is $575 or best offer for CGC 9.8 white pages. First, Gore the God Butcher. Again, or best offer. So feel free to let us know any offers that you have to make.
Zach's here.
Hey, Zach, welcome in, man. Yeah, the 9.8s for that are going crazy. It is a great book. It's a great book. All right, folks, here's another 9.8. This is an Amazing Spider-Man, number 207. Beautiful J. Scott Campbell cover. Black cat, that is pretty. In a 9.8 white pages, 250 or best offer for ASM 607, 9.8 white pages. Leroy's phone. Go, welcome in, Leroy. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right, folks, going up to the top shelf. We're going to go across, and then we're going to do some more slabs at the end. That Adam Legend of Blue Marble. That's a pretty book. All right, Chad, I might hit you up on what you think some of the grades are on these.
Yep, no problem.
Got a Fantastic Four, number 33. This is the first Atuna. I would say this is definitely a fine plus copy of this book. Maybe a fine. It's got a little water stain right there. That would take a couple of days of treatment to get out. But Fantastic Four number 33, first Atuma, 70 or best offer on that one. Zach, we're going to be at the Batman here shortly. And the 361 here very shortly. We're going across from right to left on these. Good. I think that was protected by plastic. Yeah, Christian Bale will be great as Gore the God Butcher. All right, folks, next up on our Raws. This is a nice fine plus copy of this too. It's got surprisingly no marble chipping for this era. Usually these have a chip or two out. This one doesn't. Nice looking spine, couple of ding, couple of ticks, a little over fold at the top. But Fantastic Four number 31. Nice early Silver Age Fantastic Four. The Mad Menace of the Macabre Mole Man. And this one is 85 or best offer. Jason. Bring you in, Jason. Admit. There we go. All right, folks. Next up, this is a near mint copy. Well, it's called VF Plus near mint copy of The Hood, number 1 by Max. The Hood, number 1. And this is 35 or best offer for The Hood, number 1. So you bring all this stuff I want to read. All right, next up. This one is a near mint copy. Let's see, Young Avengers 1 coming up. It has not come up yet, Leroy. It's on its way. There are actually 2 of them going to be up. So, all right, this is the first Damian Wayne is Batman. It's Batman 656. And this one is 25 or best offer for the first Damian Wayne as Batman. Batman 656. And for those of you near and dear to my heart, this is a VF Plus near mint copy of Swamp Thing Annual number 2, first team appearance of Justice League Dark. They all show up here. There's the Phantom Stranger, there's the Enchantress, Etrigan the Demon,
Dead Man.
They're all in here. All right, so this one is 30 or best offer for Swamp Thing Annual number 2. 25?
Yeah, that's fine.
Got you, Patrick. 25 on it, man. It's yours.
Kill him.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, another DC book. This one I'd say is a VF Plus copy. Maybe a little better than that. It looks sharp corners, no dings, white cover, so no color ticks. It's a nice copy. of Superman Annual number 4. Now, as a DC fan, I should have read this.
Yeah.
Or sorry, DC, or Superman Annual number 11. I should have read this because Chad tells me this is a wonderful story.
Yeah, it's a great story. It's the Black Mercy story. It's Alan Moore writing and Dave Gibbons art. It's good stuff, man. It's just like it's Watchmen quality art.
Awesome. And that's 40 your best offer for DC. Got a little, does have, just to show you, a little smudge right there on the end.
Dan, that's what I told Cash. He needs to read it while he's got it here, dude.
A little Pentel in about 5 minutes to get rid of that little smudge. All right. I trust Dan's opinion too.
Missed the boat.
Chad does. Yeah, I'm going to have to read it. All right. Pull the sticky off. This one is a beautiful looking copy. This is beautiful. This is, I call this very fine, at least on the outside. Copy of Daredevil number 69. Nice early Bronze Age Daredevil. Beautiful looking on the outside. Here's the kicker on this, and this is why it's 150 or best offer. This is a double cover. So, double cover on this book on Daredevil number 69, 150 or best offer.
Tyler
and Luke. Welcome in, guys. Brian, I know Brian collects what they call recalled and error books. But yeah, Daredevil 69, the outside cover is gorgeous. I have to look and see what the inside cover is.
It's minty. It's
minty.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's high, because the inside cover is minty. And the outside cover looks great. So Daredevil number 69, double cover, 150 or best offer. Because it's Silver Age. All right, and the last in this particular stack, and then we'll go to the next stack, is Marvel Preview Presents number 2 with the Punisher. This is magazine size, still the same shipping, etc. Magazine size. What do you say the grade is on that, Chad? Nice.
Yeah, it's probably a VF plus maybe.
So VF plus copy of Marvel Preview Presents the Punisher. And that is 125 or best offer. Very cool. Alrighty. Now going on to the next stack. I don't know what's in these stacks now. I know it's all good shit, but I'm not sure, or pardon my little French. It's all good stuff, but I'm not sure what's in them. So we're all going to be surprised. Okay, here's a nice fine plus copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 93 with the Prowler. And I say that because if you see right there, there's maybe a 1/4 inch tear right, get my thumb there, right here in the cover. Just barely there, but it's a little like 1/4 inch tear. Otherwise, it's a good looking book.
Freaking Romita art's just killer.
Oh, yeah. And for Amazing Spider-Man number 93, this is 35 or best offer. You know what? 25 or best offer on the Prowler.
Hey.
We'll do you an Easter deal on the ASM up there. Jamie Paul getting in the room with us. Ooh, taking his time. Hey, Jamie, welcome in, man. Welcome in. All right, here's a nice looking book. This one I'd say is a VF plus copy of The Thing, number 1. And who doesn't love The Thing? Well, Brian likes his Man Thing. This is just The Thing, number 1. Gorgeous looking copy, $10 on The Thing, number 1. This is a nice looking copy of that. Yeah. All right. Oh, here's one people I know have been looking for. And this one I would say is probably around a 7.5. Might be a little better than that, but I'm going to call it around a 7.5. This is a newsstand copy of ASM number 316, the first cover appearance of Venom. It's got a minute spine roll, as you can see. Maybe, I don't know if that's the same way 361 was done, because all those have a dang spine roll. Well, it's an offset print. It's not actually rolled. It's got a couple of tiny spine ticks going on the spine. Got some really, they're hard to see on the camera. They're really small. Otherwise, a gorgeous looking book. ASM 316, first cover appearance of Venom, Sweet McFarlane art. This is 140 or best offer.
James is claiming, and so is Dave, but
All right, so James got you the thing for 10. And
which two?
you said claim both, James. What did you mean? You mean the 93 and the thing? Yeah, I got you on that, man. 35, 10, and 25. Thank you, James. And Dave has claimed the 316. Thank you, Dave, for 140. Shekel it. Just put James. I know who he is. I know who most of these people are.
Dave.
And Dave, I'm not sure which Dave you are. I know several Daves, so shoot me a message, man.
Pomalis.
Oh, Pomalis, cool. Zach sent me a message. All right, Zach, got you, man. The best Dave Pomalis. He's the best Dave. All right, thanks, guys. Make sure I'm caught up. Yeah, it looks like. All right, this is a good stat. Oh, here's a nice cheap book, but it's cool. I'm going to call this a fine plus, maybe better than that. I don't really see anything wrong with it, other than it's been read a few times.
Hey, Luke, we're not there yet, Luke. We're working from right to left, brother.
We will get there shortly. This is Godzilla number 5. Godzilla number 5, King of the Monsters. And if anybody's haven't seen Godzilla versus Kong, it's not an intellectual movie, but it's really, really fun. It's a great watch. So I want $10 for best offer on Godzilla number 5.
I've seen it 3 times already.
It's awesome. All right, next up, folks, this is a minty copy of. Hold on. Go away. All right, this is a minty copy of Infinite Crisis number 5. This is the first Jaime Reyes, isn't it? Or Jaime?
Yeah, Jamie Reyes as Blue Beetle.
As the Blue Beetle, yeah. And this is a minty copy of this, and this is 65 or best offer for the first Blue Beetle. All right, here's a pretty, I'm going to call this a VF copy of Web of Spider-Man number 1. Iconic cover. I love that cover. Web of Spider-Man number 1. 25 or best offer on Web of Spider-Man number 1. But I'm a dick. Yeah, you are kind of a dick, Brian. That's why we like you. Well, of course, it was written terribly. The plot exists to get from monster fight to monster fight.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
As it should. Unlike the other Godzilla movie where it was all this family drama stuff nobody cared about. All right, here is a VF copy of Incredible Hulk 377. This is the first print. First Professor Hulk. Always good to have one of these. 15 or best offer on Professor Hulk. 2 more in this stack. This is a nice looking copy, except it has. Where's the camera?
Bryce is here.
Hey, Bryce, welcome, man. Bryce is usually on an airplane this time of day. Hope you landed, Bryce. It's got a tiny little nick right there in the corner, if you can see it. Other than that, this is a gorgeous book. There's nothing else wrong with it. This is newsstand copy, What If, number 7. What if someone else besides Spider-Man was bitten by the radioactive spider? One of the longest titles in comic book history, I would assume.
Tula's offering you 10 for the Hulk.
Tula, you got it, man. It's yours. 15 or best offer on the What If, number 7. Nice looking copy of that. Jeremiah Tula. Yeah, I know why Bryce is always here, man. Bryce is a good guy. Ted is also wanting in. Not yet. All right. Last book in this stack is, I'm going to call this around a 7.5 to 8. Might be a little better than that, but I'll be conservative. 7.5 to 8 copy of a man called Nova. Nova number 1. First appearance of Richard, it's on tip of my tongue, as Nova.
Oh, Richard Rider.
Yes, as Nova. And this is 110 or best offer. 110 or best offer on Nova number 1.
Felipe wants to know how much the What If is.
Felipe, the What If is 15 or best offer on the What If. Next stack. Oh, this is a good stack. Yeah, Felipe, I'll do that, man. What If for 10? You got it. Brian thought the credits were good. On the Nova 1 day, I would say it's somewhere, I'd say 7.5 to 8 on that. James. The janitor, if you can come up with 100, it's yours, man. If you can come up with 100, I'll do that. Dig deep. All right. While James is thinking on that, let's go on with this is a lower grade copy. This is probably a 3.5, but if you're collecting them to read, it's awesome. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, number 10. About a 3.5 is where I'd put this. It's got a long, couple long color breaking creases. You can see them right there, and $5 for Godzilla number 10. All right, James, thank you, sir. 1 hundo. It is yours. And Jamie Paul got the Godzilla for 5. Mr. Shepherd. I keep pronouncing you. Keep getting your K's and the K and L in your name mixed up, man. It's my fault. I apologize when I do that. It's like trying to say she sells seashells too fast. All right. Oh, this is a nice book. This is in really nice shape too. I'd say this is 6.5 or better, maybe 7 or better, because the spine is pretty on this book. This is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. I'll go over the other side of it here in a second. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 27. This tells how Fury lost his eye. That's how he got his eye patch. This is a really pretty copy of this book. I've got another one somewhere that's kind of ragged, like a 3.5 or something, but this is a nice copy. This is 50 or best offer. You're a brave man, Wolf. Man, you should see what I'm doing to my, or one of my All-Star Western 10s. I got 2 of them. I took one of them, and I've been doing some work on that. All right, this one is Young Avengers number 6. I'll call this a VF because it's got a stacking curl, needs a press to get the stacking curl out of it that you probably can't see on the camera, but it does have a little stacking curl that'll press out, but I have not done that yet. And this is the first Cassie Lang as stature, and we are asking $30.
Wolf's offering you 45 for the Nick Fury book.
Wolf, that's yours, man. I'll do that. Why not? 45, Wolf. Thanks, sir. All right, so Young Avengers, first Cassie Lang as stature for, what did I say on that, 35? I think $35 or best off. All right, next up on our list on this stack, we have this one. I'd say is also a VF. This one does not it doesn't have a stacking curl, but it needs a clean. It needs a pad run over this. I'm calling this a VF. This is the first cover of Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. This is before you actually saw her in a book as Hawkeye. So this is Young Avengers number 9. This is her first cover appearance as Hawkeye. Kind of like Gwenpool appeared on a cover before she actually appeared in a book. So first cover appearance of Kate Bishop as Hawkeye, 20 or best offer. And another Young Avengers. This is the actual first appearance of Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. First full Kate Bishop as Hawkeye, Young Avengers number 12. Beautiful near mint copy of Young Avengers number 12. And that is 35 or best offer for Young Avengers number 12. We're getting on the ones you want to see. So we have here Young Avengers number 1, near mint copy, the director's cut. Yay. Still, this is an awesome book. First appearance of a whole bunch of people. And 170 or best offer on a near mint copy of the Young Avengers director's cut. 170 or best offer. And the other Young Avengers we have, this is a minty copy of Young Avengers number 1. Très original. Look at those corners. Beautiful spine. Nice copy of Young Avengers number 1, asking $325 or best offer on Young Avengers number 1, near mint. Juan Lucero, deal on all Young Avengers. What kind of deal are you talking about, Juan? Felipe, let me work with Juan here for a second, and then we'll see. But what are you talking about on all the Young Avengers? You mean the number 1s and the 12 and the 9 and the 6? All those, or what are you talking about? Or just the 2 number, or for all of them? What? Throw me out an offer, man, or on them. If not, Felipe's offering me $150 for the director's cut, and if you don't, or throw me an offer, or I'm gonna move on to Felipe for this this one issue. So let me know while I do this book, because I know everybody's been clamoring for it. This is Amazing Spider-Man 361. This is a VF copy. This does have a couple of tiny small spine ticks. It's got spine ticks up the side. Not a lot, but they are there. So this is not it's not going to be your 9.8, but it's a really pretty copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 361, and I'm asking $200 or best offer on ASM 361.
Juan's claiming.
Maybe you, James. Let's see. Okay, got you, Juan, for claiming those. Appreciate it.
Remember the price.
Just put one and I'll stick them on there since they've already got the prices on them. Okay, Dave is offering me 175. That's that Zach has claimed it. Gotcha, Zach. He sniped it from you, man. Zach Williams. You should see that, Bryce. You should see that close up of that newsstand I picked up yesterday. That's pretty. I've also got one coming in. I don't know if I want to hang on to it or not. It's a 9/8 signed by Bagley signature series that I should have this week. All right, last one in this stack, folks, is a Fine Plus copy, maybe VF, because the spine is pretty. No, actually, it doesn't have any spine ticks. What it's got is right, the little corner blunt right there. But this is a very nice copy of this book. It's one of the higher grades you'll find of one like this. This is Fantastic Four number 53. This is the second appearance of Black Panther, the first appearance of Claw, and the first appearance of Wakandan Vibranium. Before that, it was Antarctic Vibranium, I believe. And this one is $100. Fine, very fine. $100 for best offer on Fantastic Four number 53. Yeah, that, hey, Bam Bam, you ought to know I bought it from you. Yes, sir, Bryce. Man, I sold Chamberlain. I'm still in kind of ramshackled by this. I sold Chamberlain a New Mutants 98 as a 7.5, and it came back at 9.4.
What's the condition on the FF?
Condition on the FF is fine to very fine on the FF.
And what Young Avengers are left?
Young Avengers left are number 12, number 9, and number 6. 12, 9, and 6. Total on those is 45, 45, let's see, 55. 90 is what I've got on them. Make me an offer on all three. Their list price at 90. Make me an offer on all three. And Jamie Paul, yeah, this is a fine to very fine, Jamie. Man, when you have another show, Jamie, I love your shows. You kind of walk around with your camera and do your stuff. Those are cool. Oh, another great stack. All right. This I'd say is a it's a VF copy. It needs a clean. It'd be better than that. This would go near mint if it had a clean. Darn white cover is dusty. But this is a Captain America 337. This is the first, what suit is that? The U.S. agent?
U.S. agent, yeah.
Suit? Yeah.
John Walker.
And 20-year best offer on the Captone America 337. Felipe. Give me 75, Felipe. 75, and I will do that for you. All right. This is just a cool book. And this one is a fine plus, I say fine to very fine condition. Very cool book. If you're of a certain age. This is Marvel Team Up number 74. Featuring the not ready for primetime players, or if you watch the first couple of seasons of Saturday Night Live, that's the cast.
Felipe's trying to beat you down to 70.
Yeah, why not, Felipe? 70s, they're yours. 70, you got a deal. All right. Marvel Team Up, number 74, the not ready for primetime players. That is 25 or best offer. I love that book. All right, let me grab those for Felipe. Alrighty then. Cool book, near mint copy. Saga of newsstand, obviously. Saga of the Swamp Thing, #1, 15 or best offer. For a near mint copy of Saga of the Swamp Thing, #1, 15 or best offer for the Swamp Thing fans in the house. All right. This is a near mint copy of Daredevil, Man Without Fear, #181. This is the Death of Elektra. Spoilers.
Swamp Thing for 10.
Yeah, I'll do Swamp Thing for 10, Patrick. So Daredevil #181, Death of Elektra, near mint copy, 50 or best offer on Daredevil 181. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. This is I'm going to say VF plus to near mint. VF plus near mint minus. It needs a press, and it's got a one little two. Yeah, it's got a couple of really small spine ticks on it. So this is, I'm going to call this VF plus near mint minus. Copy of G.I. Joe #1. G.I. Joe #1, Real American Hero. Beautiful copy of this book. $200 for best offer on G.I. Joe #1. And last book from this stack. This one is probably a 3.5 to 4 for my estimation. 3.5 to 4 is where I put this book. This is, we got a message. This is Batman, #251. Classic Neil Adams cover. Like I said, I put this at 3.5 to 4. The reason why, it's got some foxing on it. It's got a little, get the camera there, see that stress, those stress lines up there on the top. And it's got that little tiny chip right there. So on the, next to the price stamps. That's why I'd say it's a 3.5 to a 4, my guess on this. On Batman 251. Oh crap, I forgot to price it. What do I want out of this thing? $250 on Batman 251. $250.
Claim, Zach.
Zach, got you, sir. $250. I'm glad I got more of these. I'm down to 3 copies of this book, though. I'm going to start getting stingy with them. I love this cover. Absolutely love it. All right, going to put these. Does the poster come with it? No, that I like that poster. I gave what did I give for that? There was a sale. I think I gave $22 total for that at a flea market because they had some markdown or something.
It's pretty badass.
Oh, here's a beautiful, beautiful freaking book. All right, this is Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel #1. Try and find one of these. This is a hot book when you can find it. 9.6, white pages. Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel, asking $1,000 for Legend of the Blue Marvel. CGC, 9.6, white pages. Gorgeous book. That's a beauty. Does the poster come with it still? Okay. Oh, don't drop it. All right. This is me having a heart attack because I almost dropped this slab. Seriously, guys, if you get a chance, take a look and try and find one of these, and then hit us up, because that sounds like a big number, but it's not really.
Pat wants a recap of the first couple stacks on the bottom left.
Sure enough, Patrick, we can do that. Coming in late. What do we have? We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Adventures #1. This is the second series. Let's see, #1 and #2. That's 30 or best offer for the set for the pair. We have a VF copy of 2001: A Space Odyssey, first appearance of Machine Man. #8, first appearance of Machine Man, and that is 25 or best offer. We have a VF copy of Venom Lethal Protector #1, and I think I wanted 15 for that. That's the
Felipe,
first
there's a DD 181 up as well.
Yeah, there's a, I think the one I have left is I think I have a 184 and a 181. This is a double cover, by the way. It's a beautiful looking double cover on the 69.
You look good, man.
Yeah.
You're at church.
Daredevil 181.
Nice.
That's a Electra, and somewhere to 164, I think.
2001: A Space Odyssey is offering 17.
I can do 20. I could do 20 on it, Andrew. I can't do 17. All right, see you, Wesley. Take it easy, man. Have a good Easter. All right, and Patrick, the other stack up front here was a Marvel Premiere #1, first appearance of Warlock, and that is 200 or best offer. That's what I wanted for that. No, did I want 200 or 150? I think I marked it down. 150 or best offer on Warlock, first appearance of Warlock. We have Star Wars: The Old Republic #2, first cover appearance of Darth Mar, and that was 25 or best offer. Two different covers of Champions #1 or Champions Outlawed Near Mint, Champions #1, 20 for the set. We got a Green Lantern at #72 for 10. Two reader copies of Hawkman, 14 and 25, and that was I think 15 for the set, if I'm not mistaken. We have Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #27, and that one was 15. And a near mint copy of Stabby Bunny #1 for 25. Were those the stacks you were looking at, Patrick? 2001. Yeah, Andrew. Last comment I see is Andrew. Andrew, I'd have to go 20 on that. The grade on the Peter Parker, that's a probably a 4 or 5. It's not the highest grade on the Felipe on the Peter Parker. That's why it's cheap. On the hood #1, 25. What was the hood #1 price?
I'll do 30, Dave. Do 30 on the hood one. I got 35 on it.
Hey, thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it. What's the grade on that hood there, Chad? Felipe, yeah, Felipe, I'll do that Peter Parker for 10. And Bam Bam got you on the 2001 for 20. 20 to Bam Bam and 10 to Felipe.
It's probably a
885.
spine. Yeah, I mean it's just got some spine bangs on it.
It needs to be as it on the hood as it sits. I'd say it's probably an 8 to 8.5. It needs a press to get some dings out of it that might help it out. Okay, so Felipe for 10 on Spectacular Spider-Man and Bam Bam for 20 on the 2001. Gotcha. So, all right, Dave, got you, man.
So
For
30.
30.
Yeah, 30 to Dave.
Dave's not here, man. All right, folks, that gets the wall. We got some more slabs. You guys want me to go through the other rest of the slabs? Hint, that means say yes. YOLO. All right. Rest of the slabs. What do we got? Let's pull them out one at a time. All right. We have a 9.8 white pages Immortal Hulk #1 blank variant. The sketch variant.
No, it has the original Ross cover underneath the blank cover.
So 125 for best offer for Immortal Hulk #1 sketch variant. Aliens #1,
Volume 2.
9.8, Volume 2, #1 from Dark Horse, in a 9.8 white pages, and this is 100 or best offer for Aliens #1 in a 9.8. Making a set with Aliens #2, V2 #2 from Dark Horse in a 9.8 white pages. This is for 85 or best offer. Love your aliens. I've got 3 dogs I'll sell cheap. All right, this is the first appearance of Black Rose. Black Widow #1. First appearance of Black Rose. Black Widow #1 in a 9.4 white pages, 110 or best offer. Here we go. This is Thor, God of Thunder #5 in a 9.8 white pages, and this is 200 or best offer. Thor, God of Thunder #5.
CGC 9.8.
Yep, CGC 9.8 white pages. Now, and here we have Thor, God of Thunder #8, also CGC white pages, but it's a 9.6 at 125. Thor, God of Thunder #8, 9.6 white pages for 125. Got a few more slabs. These are some CBCS slabs. Here is the Hawkeye #1 design variant in a 9.8 white pages. The Hawkeye #1 design variant, and this is 150 or best offer. We have the Hawkeye #1 David Aha retailer incentive variant. And 9.6 white pages. And this is 140 or best offer. Oh, and this is just cool, guys. This is from 1990, early Valiant. If you guys, yeah, price on doggo shipped overseas. Early Valiant stuff is hard to find. We're not talking about Bloodshot or whatever.
Right.
This is the early stuff.
Ninjak, Bloodshot.
Yeah, none of that stuff. This is early Valiant. This is Super Mario Brothers #1. Super Mario Brothers Special Edition #1 in an 8.5 white pages. And that is 130 or best offer for Super Mario Brothers Special Edition #1. Yeah, that early Valiant stuff is cool. I don't know what happened to it.
Everybody loves anything Mario, dude. It's
Yeah.
Almost done.
Yeah, weird, Luke. Sorry about that, man. All right, and another copy. This is an 8.0 for 110 or best offer. 8.0 white pages of Super Mario Brothers Special Edition #1. So 110 for the 8.0. Awesome early Valiant as well. I almost bought this from you once. This is a CBCS 9.0 white pages, yellow label, signed by Jack Bender with a sketch and Carol Bender. This is Alley Oop #1. Double signed, Alley Oop #1, 9.0 white pages, 35 or best offer for alley-oop number 1, signed by Jack Bender and Carol Bender, with an alley-oop sketch for Mark. That's, I almost bought that from you. I remember almost buying it. Breaker 19er Andrew. Oh yeah, somebody's on the radio. And last slab of the night, folks. This is a CBCS signature series signed by Amanda Connor. And this is Harley Quinn number 12 in a 9/6 white pages. This is the Amanda Connor retailer exclusive, signed by Amanda Connor. And this is $40.
Wesley's thing keeps coming up. He can't hear or see. Well, half the time it keeps breaking up. What has he got? Something going on over there?
Maybe so, Pat. I don't know if there's some weather, some internet stuff or what. You guys let me know if you need me to repeat anything. Is that Wesley talking? Hey, Wesley, shut up. Yeah, I can mute him. There we go. Sorry, guys. I muted him. That's what it was. Yeah, somebody talking. All right. So if anybody wants to see anything else, if they want prices on anything, give me a shout. Let me know. You can do it now. You can make some offers, or we can wrap up the show and call it a week. I want everybody to have a happy Easter. Thank you for coming in, as always. I really do appreciate it. Even if you're just watching on Facebook or if you're participating on the Zoom meeting, always great to have you. So come back in for big keys, for small keys, mostly big keys, and some great prices, negotiating, and just always a lot of fun, especially when the normal crowd's here. There's some cut-ups. So guys, if you don't have any more questions, yeah, the video will be saved, Jeremiah. It's in the playground, in the was it Comic Collectors Playground? You know what I'm talking about. It's where it's live streaming from. It'll be there, and I probably will drop it on YouTube as well. So just let me know if you can't find it in the other place, and I'll drop it up on YouTube and you can watch it again. All right, so everybody, thank you very much. We will talk to you not next week. Oh, announcement, not next week. Next week is my birthday. I am not going to be doing a show on my birthday. But good news is I'm going to be stocking up on some massive keys in the next 2 weeks. So thanks, man. And so we'll have a really, really big show coming up on the 18th. With some nice stuff. So appreciate everybody coming out. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Easter, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks.